Look, what happened last week was totally uncalled for. I apologize for it.
You apologize for it? An apology doesn't make it any better. Dolla doesn't deserve this title.
Well, when we discussed it, seems like he did.
No, you just got manipulated by a giant sheep in wolf clothing.
Oh, is that so? Then why are you scared to face him?
Scared? You pity me. I would rip his head off in a matter of seconds. I want a real challenge, and I found that in Aaron. To take that away because Dolla lost fair makes no sense. What's become of you, dog?
Well, that's where I'm at with it. Either suck it up, or I can just give that title to Dolor right now.
Look, Cruz, I know you don't believe me, but last week I swear I had nothing to do with that. I'm just as frustrated as your man. Go win that match tonight, so I can fight someone who's worthy.
Don't mess with my business. After I am done with Dolla, you are next.
As we get set here on Monday Night Mayhem, we have Aaron Cruz taking on Dollar Dread. Last week, Aaron Cruz was in the UWE title match with Johnny Nightshade, where Dollar Dread came out surprisingly and he sat ringside. Towards the end of the match, Aaron Cruz was on the upper hand. It seemed like he was about to win the UWE title, and then Dollar Dread cost it a disqualification. Aaron Cruz has been pissed online, and he personally requested this match to take down Dollar Dread before he goes after Johnny Nightshade again. Big snap suplex by Aaron Cruz here. You can tell Aaron Cruz only wants to do as much punishment to Dollar Dread, and honestly, he should. Dollar Dread costed him the match. Dollar Dread lost his 4-way match and should not even have been involved in the world title match. Chris Kringle, our general manager of Monday Night Mayhem and UWE, spoke earlier to Johnny Nightshade in backstage, and he seemed a little on Dollar Dread's side for whatever reason. We don't know if they have some kind of alliance or some kind of deal, but Johnny Nightshade was not going to take it either. Back to the match here. Dollar Dread has Aaron Cruz in a grapple here. Spin around to the backside of Aaron Cruz. If I was Dollar Dread, I would be scared to step in the ring with Aaron Cruz. I would not even allow myself to step in the ring after what Dollar Dread did last week. Aaron Cruz here has got some momentum, and Dollar Dread with a leg tackle. Irish whip. Wow! He just lifted Aaron Cruz up at least like 20 feet into the air, and he is on the offensive. Big takedown here. And Aaron Cruz is right back up. I'd imagine the adrenaline from Aaron Cruz, knowing that he's in a match with the one man that pretty much ruined his world title matches, probably get into his head. He's got to make sure that he is staying focused on the match and not letting his emotions get the best of him. As we pan out here, we see Dolor Dread's getting a little fired up here to the top rope and a moonsault, but he misses. Here goes Aaron Cruz. Big power slam. A pull through clothesline. Aaron Cruz motions that this is the end. Looks like an abdominal attack on Dread. Dread's got to figure out what to do here. Stomp to the throat. Here goes Cruz. Look at the power. Big dominator by Cruz. Pulling Dread to the middle of the ring, and is this it? 1, 2, and a kick out by Dread. Punch, and Cruz reverses it. Dealing punches of his own, but Cruz is back with punches of his own into the corner, and Cruz is just taunting Dread in a spear. Spear to the abdomen. Big throw. Just grabbing Dread back up here. Overhead suplex. Cruz is going to the top rope here. We don't see Cruz doing many top rope moves, and a big frog splash. He is dealing. Oh, and I was gonna say he was dealing a lot of attacks to Dread, but now Dread is back on. Nope. There goes Cruz. I'm telling you, Cruz is pissed. Cruz is not gonna let Dread have any chance in this match. Refs count at 2. Cruz has got to make sure to get Dollar back in the ring here. I don't think he wants to get Dollar counted out. I'd imagine Cruz wants to see Dollar on the ring mat for a 3 count. Cruz picks up Dread again. We're going to see another running power slam, and he does deliver. Got here, roll through. We see another suplex. He's got to try to lift it up here. Overhead suplex. He's got to be mindful with the ref's count here. He's at an 8. And he throws Dollar Dread back in the ring here. What is he going for here? And an inverted GTS. Is that going to be it? And a kick out. A kick out by Dollar Dread. I do not know why he's continually... Why does he want to be in this match anymore? What kind of statement is he trying to make? He lost his 4-way match. If he wanted to make a statement, he should have won. Here goes Aaron Cruz with another Dominator. He's eyeing up Dollar Dread here. That's gotta be it. Going for the pin. Cruz. 1, 2, 3. Cruz beats Dollar Dread. If I was Johnny Nightshade, I'd be a little worried about my UW World title. That was a brilliant performance by Aaron Cruz. And he's going back out. He takes down Dolor Dread on the outside. Cruz, you won the match. You know, this is smart. This is smart. Now he's showing off to Johnny Nightshade. As we're getting started here, Angelina Renee, who is a new signing in UWE, will take on Isaac Majors in their first match together and the first intergender match within UWE. As Renee takes down Majors, and it looks like she's going for a pin here and a immediate kick out by Majors. Eyeing up in a reversal by Majors. Looks like Renee was going for some sort of kick here. Majors has Renee in the corner. What is he going to do here? Big Pele kick. Now, as seen before, Majors relies on a very spring-like moveset. He is constantly seen jumping off ropes or turnbuckles to get his opponent slow. Going for the pin here after that moonsault, kick up by one. Now Renee, we've heard of Renee within the 2K community. She's featured in many different circuits within this community, and she's also fought many different male competitors. So this is not anything new to her. She is used to this. She has said on Heatline that she has injured male competitors. So if I was Isaac Majors, I would be watching my back. I would be making sure that all my grounds are covered. Going for a grapple here. Looks like we got some chain wrestling. Majors pushing Renee against the rope. The ref's gonna have to break this up here. Majors has not, unlike Renee, Majors has not fought a competitor from the other gender. So we do not know if this is going to be an easy bout or a pretty difficult bout for him. Now it looks like Renee is pushing Majors against the rope. The ref's going to have to break this one up again. They're going back and forth action here on Monday Night Mayhem. Kick by Renee. Majors is in the corner, targeting the knee. What is she going for here? And she's going for a tree of woe position, it looks like. Yes. Kick to the face. Stomps the abdomen. Now Majors has to be careful here. That position is very difficult to come out of. Looks like Renee is 450 splash. A 450 splash after dealing those abdominal knees. What a maneuver by Renee. Majors has to be compromised in some sort of way. I don't know if his abdomen or his legs. Both have been targeted primarily by Renee. Now it looks like Renee is just stalking Majors here, waiting for her next attack, going on the apron here, but Majors pushes her outside. Gotta be mindful of the ref's count, and now he's targeting Renee's knees. He's going to the apron here, top rope. What is he gonna do here? And a big crossbody to Renee. It's a good fight between these two competitors here. Hopefully it's not the last. Major's going for a takedown and a suplex to Renee. Refs count at 3. Majors has got to get her back in the ring. And Renee reverses the Irish whip for one of her own. And Renee is taunting Majors here before a backflip onto Majors. Now, as I mentioned before, it seems like one of the goals here for Renee is targeting Majors' abdomen. I don't know if that's to limit his ability to do his springboard moveset. Majors is right back up after that tornado DDT. How did he do that? Shoulder attack by Renee here. She's stalking Isaac Majors. And she got here, and she's going for an armbar here. She's got to remember that she can't win by submission. You can't win a submission in WWE, and Majors knew that. Here goes Majors. What is he going to do here? Irish whip into the corner. Big drop kick. Majors has that missile-like drop kick. Here we go. He's going for a house visit. That is Majors' finisher. Is that going to be it? No. Renee kicks out. Renee kicks out of the house visit. And here goes Majors again, back on the offense. Backbreaker to Renee. Renee's got to figure out here some kind of plan. She needs to gain some sort of momentum. A moonsault by Majors. He's going for some chest kicks here. Now, what will it take for Renee to take down Majors? It seems like Majors is just going full steam at her. Axe handle from the top rope. Kick to the back here. That back has to be compromised. And a kick out at 1. And a leg drop to the head of Renee. And a move. That is his second springboard move that Majors has miscalculated. Knowing that wasted time allowed Renee to take a second to recalculate. What is she going for here? And a running knee strike to Majors, and she's on the top rope here. Corkscrew. Is that gonna be it? It is Angelina Renee. What a debut, taking down Isaac Majors for her first match, and I don't think she's done. She's going right back to that compromised chest. I would not be surprised if Majors has a broken rib or two. And welcome back to Monday Night Mayhem. We're about to start off the third match in SkareKrow and El Guapo Diego's rivalry. Both wrestlers have taken one out of the series. They both deemed this to be the last, so who will come out on top? Now, in the first match, SkareKrow took the victory in what looked like to be a very dominating performance, and then El Guapo Diego went home, recalculated his approach to SkareKrow, and the following week, he took a victory. Now, coming to this match, how did these wrestlers prepare? I interviewed Diego a couple days ago, and he said a lot of training. SkareKrow, as he said, is a very tough opponent. It's very hard to calculate how he's going to approach you. SkareKrow, on the other hand, he told me he didn't need to train. He told me that he already knows how to beat El Guapo Diego. He said he's done it before, and last week he just wanted to see what Diego can do. SkareKrow's pushing Diego back into the corner here. The ref's gonna have to break that up. Now, even if SkareKrow or even if Diego wins this match, both competitors have been giving their best within these 2 weeks. Both competitors have been dealing so much punishment to each other. I would not be disappointed. I would not be disappointed for whoever I was in this match, no matter what result. They're both in the middle of the ring here. Diego pushing SkareKrow on the corner. The ref's gonna have to break that up there. Now forearms and chops here, and Diego counters it, throwing SkareKrow to the outside here, right in front of the announcer's table. Targeting that foot there. Left foot and the right foot. Big moonsault to SkareKrow on the outside. Just going up to the apron here. Motioning to get SkareKrow up here. What's he gonna do here? Wow! Big moonsault right onto SkareKrow. SkareKrow's gotta be thinking, what can he do? Was his training enough? Should he have trained for this match against Diego? The count is at 6. They gotta watch the ref's count here. That is 7. Diego throws SkareKrow against the steel stairs here. Now SkareKrow's gotta get up. It's an 8. He's gotta get up here. That's a 9. Is Diego gonna win this just like that? Diego does it. El Guapo Diego does it. He played SkareKrow knowing that SkareKrow did not train. He knew SkareKrow did not train for this.
We heard the cheers. We smelled the gold. And we waited. In the floorboards. In the walls. In your dreams. For him.
And here we go. SkareKrow taking on RDD in the main event of Monday Night Mayhem. If you want to talk about a feud that has exploded in the last week, talk about this match. SkareKrow and RDD have been at each other's heads ever since their last couple matches, where it has seemed as if Dolor has been pretty much on purpose trying to avoid SkareKrow. He got himself counted out. He's on Twitter. He's trying to get out of the matches with SkareKrow, and there's no escape now. And unfortunately, RDD has to face his fears in SkareKrow. However, it looks like he is on the offense here. It looks like he has control of the match. If he just maintains his control, he will have no problem taking down SkareKrow. However, that control is now limited with SkareKrow reversing that rear naked choke on behind RDD's head. RDD has to be careful to not dislocate anything that's on there. Looks like it's targeting his shoulder, and a leg sweep by SkareKrow. He's got the momentum, goes for the pin, and only a 1 count. Now, UWE fans have been very, just like that. I have no words. UWE fans have been very impressed, and I mean very impressed with SkareKrow's abilities in the ring. We have not seen him previously in any of UWE's history, and he has just come in and he has only been one thing, and that is a star. And going back and forth here, RDD, SkareKrow, haymakers to RDD, and RDD rolls out of the ring, and look, just like this, RDD is doing the same thing he does all the time. He is just running away from his fear. He doesn't want to fight SkareKrow, and SkareKrow's not going to let that happen. SkareKrow drags RDD back into the ring here. He does not want to win a match by a countout again. He wants to deal as much punishment to RDD in order to get a 3 count. He wants to show the UWE universe that he doesn't need the match to end in a countout. He wants RDD to feel all the pain from his attacks here. And a kick out at 2 here. SkareKrow targeting that arm. What's he going for here? And a curb stomp. A curb stomp to RDD. Is that it? 1, 2, and a kick out. A kick out by RDD. But you gotta ask, what else does RDD have in the tank? That tank has to be running on empty here. SkareKrow dodges the Irish whip and a power slam to RDD. The RDD kicks up there, but SkareKrow saw that. Stunner to RDD. SkareKrow was ready for that. It's like he planned that to happen. He's eyeing up RDD here. What is he going for? And a missile drop kick from the top turnbuckle. He goes for the cover. And another kick out by RDD. And another kick up. However, SkareKrow was not able to counter that. It should be mentioned here, that is the second kick up RDD has been able to perform after receiving serious damage by SkareKrow. Will this lead to some sort of momentum shift in this match? RDD is eyeing up SkareKrow as he's crawling over to the turnbuckles here. A kick to the abdomen, another kick to the abdomen here. What is he going for? A leg drop to the head on the apron. Going for the cover on SkareKrow. And a kick out at 1. Now RDD has to be getting frustrated that this match is not going the way he planned. Arm drag there. Going for another pin. And a kick out. You can see RDD right for that split second. He's getting frustrated. Another pinfall. And a kick out. RDD needs to understand that the wasted time from these pinfalls are leading to for SkareKrow to have a split second to heal himself, to take a break from the match. He needs to continue doing damage just like that. Is he going to go for the pinfall here for the win? No. He's grabbing SkareKrow back up to deal more punishment. This is exactly how he should have planned this match. But SkareKrow comes back on the offense, dragging him to the ropes. What is he going to do here? And a knee to the face. He's going for the pin. Will this be it? And a kick out. Kick out by RDD. This is the most we have seen from RDD. We were decently concerned that he would not be able to do these long run matches, but I think he's sending a message to the critics saying, hey, I am ready for UWE. Ever since he tried running away in the beginning of the match, he's not tried to stand outside the ring and get counted out. SkareKrow dealing punches. He's got to get RDD back into the ring, and I think that's exactly what he's doing. Count at 5. What is SkareKrow going to do here? He's going for a pinfall. Will this be it? And a kick out at 2. SkareKrow has to be seeing the finish line here. And a super kick. And there it is. There's SkareKrow's finishing maneuver. And he goes for the cover. Is this it? And it is. SkareKrow takes the victory. SkareKrow takes the victory from RDD. What a performance by this young gentleman. What will we see from him next? Find out next week on Monday Night Mayhem.